Hello everybody, Andrew and Gray here again for another Heroes of the Storm. We have queued up as a random match, as a random selection on Quick Match even, and find ourselves playing Murky on the Towers of Doom. We have got Cassia, Taronda, Nazebo and Samaru against an Abatha, Genji, Nazebo, Falstad and a Varian. At level 1 we are going to go up top and let Samaru do the bottom, and we're going to go with a fishy deal. We kill minions with our pufferfish to get stacks to bribe mercs with. Our Q is a little area of effect slime. Gets applied to them for 6 seconds, slowing them by 20% and deals damage to people who are already slimed. Our W is basically a mine. We throw it out. It lands on the ground. After a few seconds, it explodes. It also, let's put our traits down in here. Our trait is an egg. We have a very short respawn timer, and that's where we always respawn to rather than straight at the base. Our E is a safety bubble, makes us invulnerable for a short amount of time and then move around. So our W, we just throw it out like that. Slime, there we go, and it kills. And you'll see that's a little green stuff. It is slime, and there we go. Our job as Murky, as a melee specialist, is just to annoy the enemy team as much as possible. I'm going to go for a push build. I've had pretty good success pushing. You'll be able to see what Varian was doing there, attacking the pufferfish, is to stop it from exploding and therefore nullifying its effect. We'll just go in and slime everything. We'll just annoy the hell. He should start attacking there again. There we go. But again, we're just annoying him. We're not really... We'll just come in here, we'll just slime that, and we'll just get out of the way again. We also have amazing health regen as Murky. We'll throw one of those out, just so. There we go. Let's hit him a couple of times. We'll just slime all that. Oh, we're gonna die. There we go. So we've died. We've got a 7-8 second cooled death timer, and we're gonna come back here again and just move back out. That's all we're doing. So these altars will rise because we're on Towers of Doom. What happens is we, as a team, have to, or an individual has to channel on that, right click on it. It'll channel. After a while, you'll then have, let me just do that. You'll then have projectiles that go out on the enemy's core. The projectiles fired per shrine are equal to the number of towers or keeps you've got plus your core. So straight off you'll have 4. We are going to come in and just do that. We're going to go for Living the Dream at level 2. It increases our ability power the longer we have been alive, and there we go, we get that. We're then going to mount up and just continue pushing the top. Cassia's going to go in for that one, I think. We might come in and help Cassia. Well, yes, there we go. We're just going to come in here. We're just going to annoy them as much as possible while there's a fight going on down the bottom. We'll throw that through. We are not going to engage too hard here. I think we're going to let them have that now. We'll just throw that out. And then we'll just get away from this Genji using our safety bubble. Okay, so as you say, we're just harassing, really. We're just we're not doing anything too strenuous. Will that explosion time? Yes, it will. Good. And of course, as you can see, we have 2 stacks of a fishy deal. We are going to do this now, just so he can't get us. And you know what? We are going to have a sip from the well. Okay, what we got on? Samaru is dealing with the bomb. There's a big 3-on-3 mid. We've got Genji up here. We're going to throw that out. We're going to slide. Genji managing to get that. We've probably used that a little bit too early against this guy because he is going to get us. There we go. Next level, we are going to move faster when we are in our safety bubble, just allowing us to escape that a little bit quicker. Again, we're just getting XP. You know, our deaths only count as 0.25, so we've died twice. We're only worth half a hero in experience points to the enemy team. We want to make sure we get the entirety of that wave in there, just so we can clear it out quicker. We now have 3 stacks. What we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 1, 1 to capture them and just pick him. There we go. So now that's an easy push we've got going up top. Admittedly, with these, they'll just run straight into the towers, and there we go. We're going to throw out that here. Towers can also attack your pufferfish, by the way. That was introduced fairly recently. We've got the whole team and probably the enemy team down the bottom, so we can do some serious pushing here. We also have Abatha up here somewhere. We'll just take care of that. We're going to come up here. And that will just stop. Abatha's no doubt got it on a hat down the bottom. We're just going to slime this as much as possible. There goes the friendly team down the bottom. We are just pushing in. We'll throw that out there. Abatha's still up top somewhere. The enemy team should, in theory, come up to us in order to stop us from just doing what we want up here. We'll just take down this so they have a little visibility. We'll start backing off now because this wave's going to come in. And we'll just throw one of those out. Bit of slime. And again, just taking out that wave. Nice and easy. So we'll score. Oh, look, it's the enemy's Falstad. And that extra speed on the safety bubble just allowing us to escape that a little bit quicker. We are even on XP. And we are going to go with March of the Murlocs at level 10. This will pull out a stream of Murlocs, which will slow enemy heroes and do damage to heroes and structures. Ideally, when we get close to something like this, I will throw it out. Press R there. There we go. And there are our Murlocs going out, slowing down Falstad and also doing damage to the structures. Excuse me while I cough there. Now we can upgrade that at level 20, which makes it very strong indeed, but obviously it's a little bit off. There we go. That's that done. Now, where is the Falstad? He is still dealing with top. Don't know what our Nazebo is doing. Nazebo just seems to be standing there doing not a lot at the moment. And we'll just get out of the way of that as well. Excellent. There goes their Falstad, so we can just do a bit more pushing up top. There we go. Nazebo not going down to the... Oh, there we go. Is eventually going down to... There we go. But far too late because they're being wiped out. We'll pop down a fish there, hopefully get most of the wave. And we'll just get out of there. There we go. They do need help in fights, but
this realm turns against you.
As I've been playing quite a lot of Murky, yes, he's got his place in fights, but the kit I'm going with is not a team fight kit. It's a push kit. We have got 4 stacks, but there's also him up here. See, short term. I know what they're saying, and I take it on board. It's just that I know that later in the game, later in the game, if we manage to get more. What's it, Bobs? What do you call them? No, we're missing out on that, but we will collect these again. See, there's a lot going on, and it's not necessarily good stuff. They're split over 2.
Once more, rise from the depths.
We're going to use March there, even though it's got a massive cooldown time, but we will hopefully get that building down. There we go.
Shall serve the Raven Lord.
And we will come down here. We do not have March anymore, obviously, we've just used it. But, you know, Taronda down bottom, protecting against that split push from Abatha,
And put an end to the grave.
which is exactly what should happen when I'm pushing one of the...
I say.
Damn it. Okay, good. They're zoned out. We've got this. We're going to lose that bottom tower because Taronda came up rather than actually dealing with it, but that's absolutely fine. 1 for 1. Top, we don't need to bother with anymore, so we're just going to come down here and throw that out. There we go.
This charade, bring down the Gravekeeper's core.
We just do that, and now we'll E out of it.
You've lost this one.
We're going to throw that out there
It will not be your last.
Make the Gravekeeper pay for that.
and get taken down by Nazebo spiders. Interesting use of the monstrosity there, but we are going to go down and take out this, I think. We've got to be careful about the mid because this is where we're being pushed into. We'll throw that out, hopefully deter them a little bit. Except they take it out quite nicely. We'll just go in and do some damage.
The Gravekeeper has
Okay, and we're back on an even footing now with... We'll throw that out.
is mine. As it should be.
I want to push top again, if I'm honest. Or bottom, one of the two. I'm not going to be bothered about that team fight too much. I'm going to come down bottom now and just deal
To all
with
who
this.
serve the Gravekeeper.
At this level, we are going to, with successive attacks, cast slime, because then our Q will... So that's slime, and then Q will... No, it won't, because it's not a successive attack. Ignore me. We are going to carry on. We're going to have to be careful about the top Nazebo dealing with Abatha's help. We're going to throw that out now. For further, for worse, that'll probably be picked up by... We will just continue attacking this because we can probably take it down. So that will deny the enemy
Be swift, heroes. Do not
some damage to our core, and it will increase the amount of damage we do to the enemy core. There we go.
This realm will be mine, and mine alone.
We're going to come up here and we're going to throw this out.
Your powers will be mine, Gravekeeper.
And we're just going to...
You will pay for
Okay,
your
we'll get out of there. That was a poor engage from our Nazebo.
This realm, and it will not be stolen.
We'll throw that out there. Absolutely fine. We'll just E out of that.
We have lost a tower.
That was good by the enemy Nazebo taking that out. We will do a little bit of damage here. We will go in our little safety bubble and we'll just die. But you know, we engaged. We did what we could. We are going to go mid and let them have that because the whole of the enemy team is down.
fire upon the core.
And we're just going to throw that out there. We're going to track.
Is mine. Mine.
There we go, and we'll just get out of here. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to throw one of those out, and then we're just going to escape from that. We're just going to be careful because we're going to lose top and bottom. So we're going to hit down. No, we're going to stay here. We're going to lose that bottom.
Has been stolen.
And if we're not careful, we'll lose the top as well. But that's, we are going to go down bottom and protect that. If these mercenaries get past here, yeah, then they will deal damage to our core. We're going to have to be careful of that targeting us. Yeah, we are going to push that out. We're going to push this out and hopefully do some damage to these mercenaries. We are going to then just make sure we live long enough to stop these from getting to our core. There we go. There's a lot going on. Nazebo's back chatting a whole lot at the moment as well, which is not ideal. We're going to put our little egg down here instead now, and we are going to help out. We're just going to back up a little bit. We're going to throw that out there.
Claims another tower.
We just need to be careful, and this is not ideal. This is why I prefer pushing rather than going into team fights, because we are now down a lot.
Another tower.
Okay, we can ignore this wave. We just need to go. Yeah, we should have caught that really.
Our tower has fallen.
Okay, the only person we've got to be careful of is Falstad, who might come down here.
Heroes claim the altars.
No, he's gone for mid. That's absolutely fine. We will use the two that we've got and go there. We do need to be careful here. And we'll just get out of the way. Zombies all over the place, which we cannot deal with. And we'll just come out of here. We will have March of the Murlocs lasts forever. I am not getting involved in that at all, but we will get involved in this.
That was rather violent.
We're going to come up top and sort this out, and if we hit the R now, our March of the Murlocs will just last forever, so we can just sit here and take this back quite comfortably. And we'll mount up in a moment and go for the top one.
Has been stolen. The tower now belongs to me.
Okay, so we'll go up and deal with this. We'll just back up a little bit. Push this out of the way, hopefully, and then deal with this. Of course, the enemy Nazebo taking advantage of nobody being there to defend the mid so much. And the Falstad as well, so that is down. We're going to have to take this down fairly quickly. Because the enemy has got all of the towers now, then they get a free attack on us every so often. We're just going to get out of that and take that back.
Well, I still have need of you, that is. Tower acquired.
Okay, we are going to push down the bottom now.
Once more, the altars rise from the depths. The tower now belongs to
Okay, we're going to have to go up and contest these. If they get both, they win.
lost a tower.
And our contesting isn't going to plan at the moment. We'll throw that out. Couldn't get our E off because we'd already used it, which is a shame. We're going to spawn all the way down at the bottom, meaning we've got a long travel time up to the top. This is not the way I wanted this game to go. I wanted to be pure push, and I listened to our team and got into fights. And that's not the best. We are going to throw off Murlocs all day long.
Double kill. Enough of this charade. Bring down the Great Keeper's core.
Okay, and now we're going to get up here.
This tower shall serve the remodel.
Okay, we're going to come up here and hopefully take this. Cause a bit of a distraction there. Probably going for the mercenaries down the bottom, which is absolutely fine. Oh, hello. We're going to throw that out just for the hell of it. And we're going to be really, really careful and just get out of there, really. It's not a lot I can do against those two, so we'll just come down here instead and deal here. They probably will come down from the top, which is absolutely fine because we'll just escape using that. That's all we can do. Samaru's coming there. I'm just going to disappear back up top and just split between these two. Okay, so we do need to go down the bottom. Cassie is down there already. We are going to go all the way down. March of the Murlocs is ready again, so we should be able to do some stuff here as well. Just need to make sure we wait until the entire team's here. Cassie are dead, but their Abatha is dead as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait, we're going to engage, and then we're just going to get here and we're going to throw this off. But unfortunately died due to the Genji there. Genji slowing down a lot. We're going to come back in, but it looks like we won't be able to do anything because the entirety of the team minus the Samurai. We're just going to throw that down a little bit and we're going to die.
I still have need of you, that is.
Fine, we'll go mid because mid is a little bit low and they're going for boss. We'll just let them know that we know they're there. We'll throw that out. Not a lot we can do against the entire team, just the two of us. Taunt to Cassia, and there we go. Good game. Not ideal. Like I say, not how I wanted to play Murky.
Let's play again sometime.
If I want to go Murky, I'd probably go for Octograb if we were being part of team fights, and then bigger fish. That sort of kind of build, maybe a slime build instead. But you know. There we go, 34% of the team's HP contributed. Somebody's voted for me, so I'm going to vote for me as well. Because why not? But I don't think it was the best Murky play I've ever done. How did we do? 1 kill, 8 assists, 2 deaths, which is 8 deaths. In relative terms, 177,000 siege damage, 29k XP. Everybody, thank you all very much for watching. Like, dislike, comment. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.